Hi everyone, welcome to Dinosaur Life, a place where we live life to the fullest. Speaking of fullest, how beautiful is this? Hold on one sec, I gotta show you guys more. So I'm out here in western Colorado, rock climbing with my friends, hence the harness and the look, but I'm having the most fantastic day and I'm really excited to share it with you. It's hard to be in a place like this and not think about beauty, so today I want to do some beauty journaling. Grab your pen and your paper and we'll get started, and I'm going to flip to voiceover, I think, because I'm sure you're just hearing wind right now. Alright, so hey, this is my first voiceover ever. Let's get started. The first thing that we will do is just breathe. Take a few deep inhales and exhales. Next, we will title our page. The theme today is beauty, so choose a title that represents beauty for you. Now, a common theme for what we're talking about today is this idea that beauty is many, many things. It is not just an aesthetic word. And what I want to start with today is I want you to write down some of the words that you associate with beauty. And something that I think is funny is that sometimes these things are even antonyms. Like, you could be describing beauty and you could mention power. You think power is a beautiful attribute, and in the same sentence you could say that vulnerability is also a beautiful attribute. So I think that as we dive into beauty more today, we're going to find that it is a really multifaceted word, and we can find it in many places in our world. All right, I'm really curious to know what's on your list, so feel free to share that in the comments. Like, even just one word, I'd love to know. We have 3 prompts today, so we're going to start with the first one. First one, we are going to talk about that very physical aesthetic beauty that people usually associate with the word beautiful. So I want you to think of some landscape or view, place, person. Don't do person just yet. That'll come into prompt 2. But something that you adore looking at, and describe that beauty. All right, prompt 2. Now you're going to think of someone that you find beautiful. And here I'm not talking about that aesthetic beauty, like they look gorgeous. I'm talking about the essence of that person, their personality, that person that you find just their soul is beautiful to you. You know what I'm talking about. So I want you to think of that person and describe them to me. And side note here, I feel like it's just really good practice for us to think about what makes people beautiful. I feel like in our heads we do a lot of comparison when really we should be celebrating the unique beauties that everyone has. So you're doing that right now, and I think that is really powerful. Moving on to our last prompt here, I feel like we did like nouns, like we did like a person and a place, maybe for your first one, and now the next logical one would be thing, but we're not going to do that. For your last prompt, what I want you to do is I want you to think of and describe something in your life that is beautiful that you experience every single day. And what I'm getting at here is that our lives are really chaotic, and sometimes we don't really notice some of the beautiful things. So I want to take a second to notice that. Is it that your partner kisses you every morning? Is it that you get to walk by a certain park on your way to work? What is something that you get to encounter every single day that is beautiful to you? Our last step today will be affirmations. So please choose an affirmation on the screen. They're all about beauty, and I want you to write it down and then say it out loud. Thank you for joining me on this windy and beautiful afternoon in this beautiful place. I hope that you feel like you are surrounded by beauty, and I hope that you know that you are a part of this beauty as well. Thank you.